What is going on, guys? It's your boy Jim back with a brand new episode of Starting from the Bottom 39. Just got done beating Louisiana Tech. Where they finished 23rd, or I didn't even notice that we had moved up. I think that earlier in the year we were in the top 25. I'm not 100% sure, but again, we finished up top. Pretty good. Fairly close to some of our XP goals. Do we win Coach of the Year for the third straight year? That's amazing. Pretty freaking good. We're sitting 3 years. I think there might be 2 more in the contract. Not 100% sure. So that's pretty freaking good. 35-4. We're 2-1 in bowls. It's pretty good. Who has the least security? Troy has the least security in the conference. NCAA has the least security. Because we're sitting pretty right now. Minnesota or security. Interesting. All right. Actually, we should go. Let's take a look at coach contracts here. With ours, we have 2 more years, guys, looking at it. Coming out of really kind of nowhere. We have 2 more years. Let's see if we can. Problem is, for any team that guy that comes in, that sucks for them. I'm telling you right now, it really sucks for them. See, this reviewed Troy's contract here, 5-year extension. They had a great 5 years, and then ever since we joined, or actually 2 years after he started his extension, it's just rolling off for them right now. And then we'll look at Peters because he's been very, very good. 7-6. Okay, well they won the RL Carriers Bowl a few times already. Interesting. So the 3 years we're pretty much sitting pretty right now. Let's take a quick look at the final top 25 standings. So this is what it's looking like. Tech, Notre Dame, Virginia Tech, A&M. We will play them. If it's not next year, it'll be the year after. I don't think we're ready, honestly. I don't want to go lose. That's the only problem. They're like our rival, but we're going to get smashed anyway, so it's like, why bother, right? Just going through some teams like UCLA, Arizona State, some really rare ones to see up here. Miami lost, so they dropped. Alabama's sitting at 7th. That's interesting. Man, Washington freaking State shouldn't have won. Shouldn't have won. Don't deserve to be there. Army's in there. Navy's in there. OU's in there. And we're in. Look at that. Look at that. 6 teams in there. And who is receiving votes? Let's see who dropped out. Florida State, Arizona, Iowa, California, Rutgers, and Oregon State. And let's see. So Kentucky, NC State, Baylor, Utah, Washington, all receiving votes. Florida State still receiving votes after dropping out. So they must have dropped pretty far. Coincidentally, I mean, look at both Arkansas and Florida lost their bowl games. Tough from that. Alabama. They lost to Illinois? You guys suck. Oh, crap. Okay, I am tempted to move conferences this year, but I'm also not, just because of the fact that I don't know how the team's going to look or overall next year, because we're still getting beat by a majority of the teams like Troy, ULM, Southern Alabama. Arkansas State has some beefy freaking team. Texas State a little bit, ULL, Western Kentucky. I mean, we're 74 overall. It's because of our defense is trash. And we gave up 215 points. I completely forgot about that challenge, not going to lie. I think I beat it. Or did I choke? Oh, no, I did. I did hold it under, but, I mean, against Louisiana Tech. Couldn't. And look at our schedule. We played 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 teams that went, and that game makes me mad. That one's annoying too, but you get the point, guys. So there's that. We're gonna take a quick look at the stats here over the season. So we'll start passing after benching our guy. I was gonna bring him back for the senior game, but it had already been played. So as a senior, he's going to head off in the draft to not get drafted. And our boy Harold Rivers, wouldn't that be nice if he moves on to be maybe some kind of something special? I don't know. That would be interesting. 21 touchdowns, 8 picks. I don't think he's going to be going to the draft, so that's that. We look to the run game. Our man, the senior, the red shirt, Pryor. This dude, he's a sophomore red shirt. That's crazy. Honestly, I could see him. He might be 99 overall by the end of his career, which is a crazy thing. But Pryor, 75 overall, man. That's pretty freaking good. Tremblay, 3rd in rushing. That's hilarious. 3rd in rushing. That's hilarious. Hodge sitting behind him. Okay. Cochran, 25 for 90 before he got hurt. Heath, 10 for 52 in his lowly game. Cloud, got a little bit. Salas, I'll probably be redshirting him senior year. Sounds about right. Oh, okay. We weren't done looking at them. Why? What am I doing? What am I doing right here? All right. So we're gonna look at the rushing, or the receiving statistics here. Kind of spread the ball around a little bit evenly. I mean, didn't throw the ball much. Not many TDs. We were a running team this year. Last year, I think we were more of a passing team. But I mean, threw the ball around. I mean, a little bit. 4 guys had over 20 catches. That's pretty good. That dude is a beast. Such a massive pickup as well, and the dude's only a sophomore, so I mean, he could be a 7th round pick maybe. Because I don't know what determines all this, which is crazy. Pretty good, if you ask me. I thought we had a good blocking wise. 77, 74, 72. I don't think. Yeah, we have everybody's young. That's the other great thing. I mean, Bishop's the only guy that's left guard. I mean, that's pretty freaking good. All right, defensively. I mean, nothing too crazy. An assisted tackle for Bishop. I mean, we look at our boy Burke, I believe led the league in sacks. Had 33 solo tackles, 22 for loss. Our safeties having all the tackles isn't a good sign. When your corner is there, like, that is not a good sign, guys. It's horrible. It's really bad. Like, our defensive statistics weren't great. Like, picks, that was crazy. Picks were interesting. I don't think anybody had any TDs. Forced fumble, yards, blocks. Yeah. Oh, maybe. Okay, Webb, I think, had an interception return. That might have been what happened. How was that? Oh, no. Since they don't freeze on me, kicking 5 field goals all year. Hey, he finished the senior, finished 100%. Pretty good punting, 4 for $136. Interesting. None inside the 20. Lawrence, 889 kick return. He had a TD and 220 on the punt. Pretty freaking good. Yeah, that's me. So that's kind of that squad. And let's take a look at career stats real quick. James Nicholas, 2 of 2, 20 yards. The junior, he probably won't be. He'll be playing. He might be playing a little bit. The senior, 4,782, 36 TDs, 22 picks. I mean, like, that's crazy, dude. I mean, he played well. He had a good career. I'll give him that. On the ground, he had a lot of touches, a lot of yards. 106 a game. That dude was a beast. Almost 1,000 yards. If he would have played this year, he would have easily eclipsed that. Hodge had a better year last year. Rivers had a pretty good year. Didn't play it all last year. Cochran, and then everyone's kind of in that same boat. Receiving, Tremblay, his 2nd year, still rocking it. 70 catches last year at a year. This year was meh. This year was meh. Salas had a better year this year, that is for sure. There's kind of those career stats, and that hasn't changed because I think most of those guys are in their first year, which is a crazy thing. Carter, somehow this dude just died, and like these guys had a much better year last year. than they did this year. That's the other crazy thing. Smith, 29 of 34. Devastating, the fact that I missed those punts. Okay, he's a freshman. So guys, we're finally going to get onto it. On to the off season. See you guys out there. Alright guys, here we go. Let's take a quick look, not users, let's take a look at the Sunbelt real quick and see what went down. So Arkansas State kept their guy. We kept all of our guys, made some extensions. Idaho couldn't take hold here. Got rid of their offensive and defensive coordinators. Must have kept their head coach. Troy, they fired their defensive coordinator. They have a new, their others retired, and their head coach retired, and their offensive coordinator contract expired, so they got a new guy in there. We take a look. These guys left for new jobs, and then an extension. So nothing too. Actually, I want to take a look at the contracts our boys got here. 5-year, okay. All right, 4-year extension. Who knows how long they're going to be there, though, because, I mean, I got 2 more years before I'm going to really worry about any of that. So let's take a look. So we aren't losing a lot, to be completely honest. So we're losing a quarterback, kicker, defensive tackle, halfback, another defensive tackle, and left end. So pretty. I mean, we're losing Jimmy Carter. That's tough. Walter Rhodes wasn't too big of a thing. We're losing Pryor, and we're losing Miller. I mean, nothing too crazy that's gonna really leave us hurting for. Yeah, we'll export to Madden. I'd be interested to see who. Oh crap! I didn't mean to do that. Dang it! That file should have been 15. But I'm interested to see, like, I need to just quickly. This is for video reference. Say if we move to Alabama. Oh, he's leaving. Oh, no, he's going to Utah. Okay. So these guys, Kevin Reynolds and David Clancy. Okay, I just want to do that for my future reference because I did it in the past to actually look at people, and it didn't go too well. Draft results. Take a look at Alabama here. All them guys went first. A lot of seconds, a third, a fourth, some fifths, a sixth. Yeah, let's take a look, see if we have any. Yes, we are going to admit that man. We're going to admit that man to our program. 79 overall as a freshman. I want to admit that man to a program. To the program here. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I appreciate you coming to play for the Georgia State Panthers. Man, dude. Oh, this off season is gonna be crazy. Recruiting. All right, quickly. Let's get her done. 13,000 points. We're gonna go option here. Biggest lead. See, that's the thing. I don't know who I want. That's the other issue. Okay, what do we got here? So we got 87. Oh, there's 60, 65, 67, 64, 63. All right, he's a dud. Frank Thomas somehow is there. Like all of these guys are just garbage. We're gonna reorder this here. Overall, that's what we're gonna do. By I knew I just spent 5 points on somebody that I didn't want to. Okay, there we go. All right. And what we're also going to do, I'm going to go in the top 100. Real quick like. And we're going to flip this. Oh, of course. Why would you... That always seems to happen, man. We're third. That's pretty freaking good, though. I was hoping to maybe find like a 20 that hasn't even just like been popping. Like what like what is he? Program tradition. Well, I mean, we're trying here. If you've had any sort of kept an eye on the school, we're trying here. I mean, look at that. We have 1 D plus now. Program tradition picked up. We have A's, a B, and everything else is sitting at C. Coach stability. Why is coach stability a C plus? All right, I guess it doesn't matter. All right, so we found. So there's nobody. Interesting. Okay. So we're gonna go through this here. We do need a defensive tackle. I do like this guy. So I think I'm gonna throw 3,000 on him. Because I think that's gonna benefit us in the long run. I'm hoping that we can get him from let me actually go to team needs here. If it's tackles, we do need a kicker. This guy is actually pretty decent. His accuracy's pretty bad, but we'll throw a couple thousand on him because I think we're gonna get him anyway. Might be a waste, but that's okay. We don't have a. Oh, I'll throw 1,900. I'll throw 1,900. So we got a defensive tackle, center, which I'd like to get a defensive end. That's pretty good. Ooh, this dude actually would be very nice. So I'm gonna throw him an offer of 3,000. Throw him 3,100. See what a couple of the other teams can dice up. So that'll put it at 8. Courtney Robbins was very nice. Sorry, Chester, not. See, some of these guys are like really nice to get. 91 speed's pretty good. Chris Austin, 92 speed's pretty good. Like some of these guys, it's like, man, I want them all, man. I'm gonna pop. I'm gonna send him about 2. How far back am I here? Right here. I'll give him a couple thousand. I'll be interested to see who else I can get here. 2,000. Okay. Defensive end. We do need a tackle. Throw him 1,000. I don't know what the chance I'm gonna get him for from Georgia State, or from Georgia Tech. That'd be nice to get the center. I don't see an issue with it. Throw him 1,000. So then we've got one more that we really have to worry about. Go for the defensive end. Now let's just figure out who do I want. All right, let's give it a quick biggest lead here. All right. I see. That's not. I don't think that's worth that. I really don't. That. All right. We'll throw him the offer because I think he was a decent. He's got pretty decent speed. So I'll throw him a little bit of cash. A little bit of something to maybe give him a little bit of a boost. So, and we will see you guys on signing day. Hopefully we can snag some recruits. All right, guys, here we go. Let's see who we got on signing day. I see we only got 14 prospects. So we're going to take a look. We didn't get the kicker, thank goodness. So we got Courtney Robbins. That was a big plus. Oh, we didn't get Rick Lee. That sucks. We did get Watkins center. That's pretty good. We didn't get Gone. We got stupid nose tackle. We did get Lamar Thomas. We got wide receiver Dan Davis. Who else do we really go after? We didn't get... Ooh, we were close. We were close. Don't think I picked up him. Kyle Ball. That wasn't... Oh, did I go after him? No, that was somebody else. Jay Thomas. Got him out of nowhere. And Benjamin Coleman. Got the tackle. Okay. Kind of crappy. Could have been better. Could have been worse. Let's take a look at where our class sits. Hopefully it's not horrible. 118th. My goodness, that's horrendous. Horrendous. Alrighty. We did get a 4-star and Thomas. Otherwise, nobody else was too forgiving. Got the. I think we got our good kicker though. That's a. I think it's a plus. We did that. Get any better here? Probably not. No, more than likely not. It's the game, so that does surprise me. But we had to do, got who we needed, so that's filled our team needs. That is a benefit to the squad here. So we filled our team needs. Quickly, I don't think we have any position changes, in my opinion. But we'll see real quick. Athletics, we didn't get any. Alright, this is before, so that's kind of interesting. This is before any like, I guess, training results. So this should be interesting. Let's take a look at the quick the training results. Hopefully they make us look much better. We have more people in the 80s. Yes, sir. And I think a majority of them, I don't know how many are seniors, but 93 QB leading the squad. That's pretty good if you ask me. 86 corner. Also got a 79 corner out of this as well. I think that's him. Wow. So the sophomore and 84 overall corner as a transfer. Dennis Watson might have got a little bit better. Who knows? I'm going to take a look at their man-to-man and man coverage. So, looking at it, we might be a better zone defensive team. To be frankly honest. I mean, Hagen's a better man-to-man. Taylor's a better man-to-man, even though they still suck. Please tell me Taylor's a junior. Thank you, dude. Next year's going to be freaking stacked. Chris Schneider's a senior. He's better man-to-man. Webb is a better man-to-man. Gilroy, he's just garbage when it comes to man. When it comes to coverage, like, supposed to cover people, bro. Victor Cochran. Cochran's a senior? Dang, man. Did I get him from a JUCO school or something? Thompson's a better zone, that is for sure. Better zone for Cedric. Sanders is a senior and a much better zone player. Carter, who's a senior, is a kind of split, and surprisingly, he's as low as he is, 75. So we got a lot of 70s. I honestly think our defense might be better this year. Nobody too crazy. Pretty good. I'm pretty happy with it. So I'll go cut the players real quick. And then after I do that, I will see you guys in the preseason. Alright guys, here we are. Let's quickly go through red shirt. Everyone that I think needs a red shirt is starting with the quarterbacks. All of them red shirted. Courtney Robbins. I'll redshirt him. Probably a smart thing to do. I hope he's not like, nah. Actually, I'm gonna redshirt this man because that'll benefit the team. Be interested to see if he enjoys the red shirt. Freshman, bro. Kyle Watkins is gonna be the man to start for our squad. We'll redshirt Benjamin Coleman. We will redshirt unless we move him. What do we got on the left end? We might be moving him to left end in the depth chart because that would be huge for us. We're going to redshirt both these guys because they are They kind of have to at this point. Hagen has already been redshirted, which I think is both a good and bad thing. I'm hoping he's not gonna be a because I don't automatically redshirt him either. So that's interesting. We're actually gonna go right now, and we're gonna go take a look at that left, or is it the left end's position? We're gonna throw in our boy Thomas here. Thomas at that left end position. We're gonna go take a look. We're defense tackle, we're okay. Phil Dorsey. I'm interested to see how many seniors we have. Junior. We have actually 2 seniors. In Ford and Joe Carter. So that's interesting. We got Sanders as a senior, so right now Booth is looking to take over next season. Okay, we got a freshman kicker, senior punter, or sophomore punter. All right, let's choose an extra pipeline state here. Where else would we be looking here? To be honest, did get a lot of guys up in Michigan last year. Did get some guys in Cali. We'll throw it in South Carolina, so then we have one. And then before I go take a look, and speed is what I'm gonna build with this year. Alrighty, so what do we have? Anything interestingly? So a couple open weeks there. Maybe do we just keep playing? Just go right on a float. Maybe start our year with Idaho. Just gonna leave that open for now. So we got 4 weeks that are open. Maybe if we do this game here, see who we can get. I don't know who's generally good or decent. Buffalo's always decent. Duke. So maybe out west that we could tackle. Could play New Mexico again. Could go play North Texas. Play Old Dominion. Play Rice. Play Tulane. Maybe we'll do that. Maybe we'll go play a Tulane like team. Play an Akron team. We could go play an Air Force team. I don't see a problem. We'll take Akron at home and threaten our. I mean, I feel pretty good against them at home. I mean, you know, we'll take Tulane at home too. I mean, might as well increase that libido, that undefeated record. I don't see an issue with it. I feel more confident in those games than something like UL Monroe. We got Lafayette this year as well. We have Western Kentucky and Troy. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 home games. Maybe we should switch that up here. Maybe we should do roads so we have 6 and 6. Nah, you know, or wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 7, so we'd have to switch 1. So you know, we'll take Tulane on the road, just because I think they're going to be a much tougher opponent. I think that's reasonable. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. We're ready. The season. We take a look at our coaches. I'm pretty close. None of them are. I mean, Arrington is pretty close to ranking up as well. So when we come back next episode, we'll take on Air Force, and I'm going to go set up the recruiting for this season. Speed is a key. Hope you guys enjoyed. Like, comment, subscribe. I will talk to you guys later.